Hey guys, welcome to Correct Gold All. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Teyana Taylor and this divorce that she filed in secret against her husband. Let's get into it. But before we do, hit the like bell as you come onto the page and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. So, Teyana Taylor is calling her husband a jealous narcissist. She said he's jealous of her career. So apparently, Miss Teyana Taylor filed this divorce back in January, and now we're finding out about it. It's reported by Page 6 that she's heartbroken that this divorce has leaked and they didn't get it from her directly about her filing. And this is why a lot of celebrities prefer to make statements when they're going through a divorce, just to circumvent any rumors that may not be true. So Gossip reported that Teyana separated from Iman back in September, and initially she kept everything a secret. But when the story broke, she came out and she said that she suffered mentally as well as emotionally in the marriage, in a very abusive marriage. TMZ also covered this story, and in her filing, she accused her husband, Iman, of treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior towards her the majority of their marriage. The estranged couple shares two daughters, Junie, who is 7, and Rue, who is 3. They were married 7 years. Teyana also said it was very heartbreaking for someone to just put the story out there, and if anything was published about her marriage, it did not come from her. She asked for privacy as well as empathy for the sake of her children in an Instagram post. The divorce details went public after Iman petitioned the court to use their full names instead. Teyana and Iman were married for 7 years. She feels it's heartbreaking how this divorce became known to the public. So according to TMZ, Teyana secretly filed for divorce from her estranged husband back in January. And in the court documents, according to TMZ, she accuses her estranged husband of being jealous, emotionally abusive, and insecure about her fame. She also alleges that she was treated very cruelly by her ex, and he displayed extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage. The couple were married back in 2016, and she decided to end the marriage early this year because she was unable to handle the emotional roller coaster that he would subject her to. Teyana also told TMZ that her husband would become more and more angry, and she even began intentionally dimming her light so she can have some peace in the marriage. She also claimed that she turned down several work opportunities because her estranged husband did not want her to work. She said although he makes more than her, he was still insecure. She said when her husband's basketball career started to dim, she tried to get him a job as an actor, but he was not interested. So ultimately, Teyana said she filed for divorce. Well, she started the process back in 2021 due to all the arguing, and it was the same year that her husband, Sampert, officially retired from the NBA. While his time off helped them to reconcile, she said it was only temporary because she claimed he remained insecure, in an insecure state because his basketball career was winding down. She's asking the court for full custody of her 2 children. Representatives from both camps did not respond to requests for comment by Page 6. She went on to say that Iman and herself have been separated for some time now. We're still the best of friends, great business partners, and are one hell of a team when it comes to business and co-parenting our children. Teyana is 32 and her estranged husband is 33. So both of them are still young enough to go on and find happiness elsewhere. So she has decided to end their 7-year marriage. They both met in 2011 when her husband introduced himself to her at a party they were attending. She's also seeking child support. She said he was so jealous that he crashed her Rolls Royce only to flee the scene, avoiding a second arrest for DUI, and that he would not want her to work. And when she turned down work, he would be griping that she wasn't earning money for their family. TMZ reported that cheating was very much a part of the divorce filing. The paperwork that they got from the court, it was part of the filing. Cheating, infidelity. So the two began dating in 2013. They met in 2011, began dating in 2013, and got married in 2016. She told her followers on Instagram that she and her estranged husband are best friends. She also said when they would attend public events, the photographers would ask him to step out so they can take pictures of her alone. And I guess that would make someone very insecure if you don't have that sense of security about yourself. She said he signed a contract for $40 million with the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers in 2015. The same year, he was also paid $8 million by the New York Knicks, and he still remained jealous of her. She said he was jealous of her notoriety, jealous of her acting career, and insecure about just being her man. So sources from her camp told TMZ that initially she wanted to keep everything private as long as she could. And that is why she filed using their initials and not their full name. But there are papers from her husband's filing in the divorce proceedings included their full names, and this is why everything was thrust into the spotlight, she says. She claimed that he started to send her negative text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight. And also he would pick fights with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then he would apologize. So in her Georgia filing, she said her husband treated her very cruelly and displayed extreme narcissistic behavior throughout most of the marriage. She claims her husband has been involved in multiple cheating scandals during the marriage and cites his DUI arrest and recalls the time in 2022 when he was arrested for weed possession in an airport. Hit the like bell as you come onto the page, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so as yet. But in all these documents, I'm not reading anything about them attempting to go to counseling to reconcile their marriage. But she said she couldn't do it anymore after the cruel treatment and selfishness throughout most of the marriage. But did say after she secretly filed for divorce, she says Iman insisted on them getting back together, only to be lackadaisical and inconsistent, and became involved in another cheating scandal, which she says was embarrassing and humiliating. Teyana says Iman left their home back in October and hasn't spent a lot of time, no significant time, with the two children since then. So in her court rule filing in the paper, she's asking for temporary and permanent primary physical custody, plus joint legal custody and child support. Now she is saying the marriage is irretrievably broken. So I guess she has given up all hopes of a reconciliation and is going to go through with this divorce. Guys, drop your comments. I'm over and out. Don't forget to hit the like bell, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Turn on your notification bells, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.